Let's take a look at subject-verb agreement, perhaps the most important thing to know when it comes to English grammar. If you don't know this, then you're going to make a mistake in every sentence. Okay, step one. The first thing you need to know is that in an ordinary sentence you have a subject, I in this case, and there's a verb. I walk. The subject decides what the verb is going to look like. And that's what we're going to look at today. So in this case, the cat is the subject, runs is the verb. The subject decides what the verb is going to look like, if it's run or runs. And here again, the subject is the burglar, and the verb here is falls. The burglar, blinded by the lights from the police helicopter, falls over. So the subject is what decides what the verb looks like. And it doesn't matter that we have this whole big thing in the middle. The burglar falls over is the same as the burglar, blinded by the lights from the police helicopter, falls over. Okay, here's step 2. And this is something you really need to learn. You really need to know this well, okay? I'll put this in a box here to show you. On the left hand side we've got the singular, on the right hand side the plural. Okay, so you really need to learn I am, you are, he, she, it is, we are, you are, they are. You've got to know this by heart. And you need to learn I was, you were, he, she, it was, we were, you were, they were. And I have, you have, he, she, it has, we have, you have, they have. And the following here goes for all the verbs. I walk, you walk, he, she, it walks. We walk, you walk, they walk. You can exchange it with I run, you run, he, she, it runs, and so on. It's the same. One thing I want you to notice here is that the S here comes in the same place for all of these verbs. Okay, so let's see how we do this. This is step 3 then. The doctor walks slowly. Well, the first thing we need to know is what is the subject. The subject here is the doctor. Let's go back a step. The doctor then is either he or she. He or she walks. The doctor walks slowly. Okay, the next one, the cats. Let's go back, see what the cats is. The cats, that's they. They walk. The cats run from the dog. The two girls, that's once again they. They study math. Me and my dog. Me and my dog. That's we. Me and my dog, we were. Me and my dog were happy. And the last one here, Mrs. Brown. Mrs. Brown, that's she. She has. Mrs. Brown has no objections. And then the final step. Mrs. Brown, having tried every strategy known to American lawyers, has no objections. So it's the same thing here. Mrs. Brown is the subject. That's she. She has no objections. And I show the sentence because it's easy to be fooled by this word here. You think it's lawyers have, but Mrs. Brown is the subject. So Mrs. Brown has no objections. And that's all about subject-verb agreement.